Hello all. In this tutorial we will see how to configure a iView HMI as a Modbus master communicating to an XEC PLC. First, double click on the links, open the internal memory and the link 1. So double click on link 1 and you can see general and parameters for the link properties. So under the general you will be able to see link number, link name, so you can personalize it as an XEC PLC or something like that. You have link type as direct link COM, so you do have two options, direct link COM or direct link Ethernet. Because we are using the Modbus RTU communication and it is a serial network, we have chosen the link type as direct link COM, the device or server as Modicon Corp, the protocol as Modicon 984 device slave RTU. So always in the iView HMI, the device or server, we always refer to the device which we are communicating. So in this case, the slave means XEC PLC is the slave. Link port as COM2 or link 1. So we have chosen the terminal type of COM port in the HMI so that it will be easy for wiring. If you do have many devices, many XEC PLC or any other Modbus slave devices, then you have to configure the sublinks. So for that purpose you have to check the sublink box, and then you will be able to see a new tab here as sublink. Choose the number of sublinks required. So if you do have say 5 slaves, you have to choose the number as 5, and then you can give a different name for individual sublinks, and also you have to give the unique node ID, so like 1, 2, 3, or you can click on this and check the correct ones. You have the initial state and as on or off, so that means when the application program is running at the start, it will switch on the communication to that particular sublink, or you will be able to control it using the sublink table. Here in this case we do have only one sublink, so you click on general and then you uncheck the sublink box. In the parameter you have the baud rate as 9600, data bits, parity and stop bit, so you have to configure all these things as same as the slave as well. You have the panel address and PLC address, so select the PLC address as 1, so that will be the node ID. You have the timeout time, so configure that as a 10, so it will have a timeout of totally 1 second. You have a command delay here which should be configured as 0, retry counts as 3. We have two boxes for the merge adjacent bits to form bit blocks and merge adjacent words to form word blocks. Check this option so that it will see whether there is any adjacent memory areas, so that it will be able to combine it and do the Modbus frame in a single go, which will be efficient in communication. Press OK. Here I have configured two objects. One is the Modbus read and the other one is Modbus write. So here in this case it's a numeric display object which do have a monitor address of MW0. Here I have a numeric entry and I have configured the write address as MW100. So to configure these two addresses we need to create a tag list. So link 1, here I have created 10 tags, and the tag name you can see as MW0 to MW4 and MW100 to MW104. And here I have the Modbus registers as 30,001 to 30,005, which is the input registers, and 40,001 to 40,005, which is the holding registers. So this will be giving you the write operations, and this registers will give us the read operations. So press OK. We will create one more object table and select the tag as MW1. This is MW101. Press save. download the program. Press close. So now the program is downloaded to the iView HMI. Now we will see how to configure the XEC PLC. In the XEC PLC, this is the software XG5000 to program the XEC PLC. Help about XG5000. This is the new version 4.08. Now here we have the network configuration here in the project window. Under the network configuration, unspecified network, and under that you have the new PLC internal CNET. So internal CNET is the RS485 and RS232 port settings. So double click on that. Here we have standard settings for RS232C and RS485. In the advanced settings, we do have the basic parameters like the data bits and stop bits and no parity and things like that. So you don't want to actually do anything with that. So simply click on standard settings, and here we have the baud rate, which is 9600, termination as disabled, and station number as 1. So this number 1, and in the iView link 1 parameter PLC address number 1, they both should be matching, otherwise it won't be doing the communication. And in the Modbus RTU server, so in this drop down, select the Modbus RTU server as the protocol which we need to communicate. Click on the Modbus settings, and this is the bit read area, bit write area, bit word read area, word write area. So this will be the word read area, which will be the 30,001 register, and word write area, this will be the 40,001 register. So the MW0, which is the internal register of the PLC, will be automatically mapped to 30,001, and the word write area MW100 will automatically be mapped to 40,001. Press OK, press OK, and write the program. Press S to run. Now we can monitor the devices, and this is the MW table. So MW0 and MW100, and it is moved. So one is by the program, we are moving 1 to MW0 as 1 to MW100 with 1. Now in the iView program, we have MW1 and also MW101. So I'm writing a value to MW101, and which you will be able to see here as 250. And I am writing some value to MW1 as 125, and I'm able to see it in the iView HMI. Thank you for watching this video.